Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Going deep right away. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The back's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of... A nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Taylor again. No driving forward, but won't get beyond the line. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Jukes him, and now he's running free. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Second and 12 behind the sticks. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go again with Taylor. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after a catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Richardson on third. Brought in by Ayuk. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bails out of the pocket quick, and he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, Hurts. This one finds Goddard. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 2nd and 3 now. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. From the red zone now. They find Smith. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts throwing again. He's got it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. A give, left side to Taylor. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Throw left side, complete. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's down to the H before going out. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Taylor trying the left side. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Yo.
Up and good from Fairbairn.
Good shit. He plays game, man.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's
Go.
where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline.
Oh, nothing just got done doing some fucking bids. Woo. You steal any of them?
And that's over the 20, the
What's up?
landing zone,
You
and
steal any
plus
of them?
everything else. So that football coming
Well,
out to the 30-yard
how am I
line.
going to sell them if I just send them to bid?
Hmm.
They got to at least look at it. Doesn't really matter. I'm a millionaire already. I don't even have to work. I'm just doing it for fun now.
And the drive will start
And then
out
I
with
went and
first
looked
and
at this
10.
lady's house in North Huntington. She has like some landscaping. She wants a border put in around her beds. She wants some landscape lighting.
Operating
She
from
wants
the
like a
gun.
little
Here's Hurts.
little patio
Escapes the
seating
pocket.
area in her front
And he
bed.
slides down with enough to
A
pick up
couple
that
little
first.
things there. Alfie
That one
just
goes
sent
for
me over 2
17
more
yards and
today. I
moves
got
the
to call
chains.
both of them tomorrow
Great
morning.
start to the drive.
What's
They're up
that?
in the
My
neighborhood
aunt.
of
That's not
midfield
my
after
aunt.
just one play.
Yeah, Lisa Schmidt.
Yeah.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Chased out to his right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time.
Aunt
So
Lisa.
that brings up second down.
I knew I had
This,
one.
this lady's a little different, but she's nice. She's a little,
Hurts now
little
from the gun. Goddard makes the catch. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes
She
out.
told me like 8 times she was on a
That's an
fucking
11-yard
budget.
pickup, and it gives them the
I'm like,
first
well, you
down.
just told me to do like
I'm sure Coach
8 different things. Like,
making
we can't do. I understand you're on a budget, and I'm not going to give you any of the top of the line material or anything, but I'm asking for a lot here. So
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it.
Don't you love
Eagles
it?
hustling everyone back to the line.
I mean, but at least it's nice with like
Trying again following
with
the
this
sack.
app that I have.
That'll
Like,
be incomplete.
I add
So the clock
items, so
shows
like
10 seconds
I'll
left.
add fucking, like I did the landscaping one price with the border, and then I did, the little patio area separate, and then I did the lighting separate. So she can be like, I just want to do the landscape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or I want to do the landscaping and the patio. I don't want to do the lights.
Right.
So it hasn't split up, so you can they can actually see it and see the price per each thing and shit. Not just one price. Here you go. This is what it costs. Price it down.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles.
You always had that app, or you just found it?
No, I've had it for a minute.
We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports
That
in
ain't
just a
bad.
moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
He's probably mad as fuck at me, boy. Called off today.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Well, I told him last night. I said, I ain't gonna make it today. My son's face is all
Let's see if
fucked
the
up.
defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side.
I wonder who took my truck today.
And we'll move to the next.
Tight end going in motion here. Catch is made down the right sideline. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right?
I'm going to help my cousin tomorrow. Well, supposed to help my cousin over the next like 2 or 3 days in small jobs. So.
What, you and Fish or just you?
No, me and Fish.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead,
hell no. I make money on that motherfucker per hour.
Great effort defensively.
You want me and my big ox to fucking come? Fucking, you're gonna pay for it.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
You know, they really love that drag route.
I gotta pay
he's
for
one
it,
of
so
those
you're
guys
gonna pay.
that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Pass caught along the
I hope he
sideline
doesn't
by
want to
Mitchell.
start fucking cemeteries
And it
out.
looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard
Probably
line.
does.
They rip off a big chunk
Probably.
of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
But yeah. See you at 8:30.
They give to Taylor, right side. And he
I
won't challenge for the
don't know
goal
what
line.
time you
Stop
start,
at the
but we
4.
start at 8:30.
They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes second and goal. Taylor. And he runs it across. Touchdown.
Nah, it's been a fucking headache today,
The
bro.
Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a
So I told you I took everything off of everybody, right?
Add the extra point.
Like all their electronics, all the kids.
The point after splits the
Well, Liam was the only one that wasn't in trouble because he's only here on the fucking weekends, you know, so he left his Switch in his fucking room. I come home from work the other day, well, that'd have been Monday, and fucking the Switch is in the living room. I'm like, you really let this motherfucker play his Switch while I was fucking at work? No, I don't know. Ryan might have had it. So you're gonna just fucking look me in the face and lie to me. That's cool. And then I went down and asked him, I was like, Hayden, you was playing Liam's Switch? Yeah, my mom told me I could. Like, cool. Now I know I gotta hide everything. So I took Chance to baseball yesterday. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll take Jensen and Hayden, you know, so that way they can, like, stand in the outfield and practice themselves. And, them two had practice today, so I was like, fuck it, I'll take Chance. You know, I'll work with him, because I watched his practice yesterday, bro, and they don't fucking have the slightest fucking clue what's going on. Like, it was like watching fucking Bad News Bears and shit, bro. It was fucked. And, oh, dude, that was an argument. You're gonna take him to fucking, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take him to fucking practice with me. Like, what the fuck is the difference between me taking him to practice today and them two going yesterday?
2nd and 6 now. Barkley's got it. And they get this down roughly to the
So you really have the nerve to fucking say something to me after you fucking let him play on the fucking Switch? Because he was the only kid here? I don't give a fuck. He threw a big ass fit when we left our moms on Easter because he wanted to fucking go to his path.
Look at this, here he goes. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they haul him down.
Man, this is a fucking battle.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I put a couple pictures up of that patio and a couple of the walls from that Bubble Green place.
Yeah, I shared it.
Because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it's going to be 2nd down. A play fake now hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That's cut.
I wish I could see this shit.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Wow, how many people share it?
Elliott on now to attempt a point
Or I
after.
just didn't see the shit.
Extra point sent right down the middle.
Talk to Drew.
Bring it back to even.
I have, yeah.
How's the pressure wash thing down to him?
I don't think he's done anything yet.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the 34. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down throw here from Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. That's completed right side. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a lead just before the end of the third. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
I just watched that. It's funny as hell. The boy ain't got off like that, dog.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Colts have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Did you see what Shador said? Shador Sanders was asked who is Mount Rushmore of duos. And he said, along with Brady and Gronk, Rodgers and Devontae, his last spot, he put whoever's the quarterback for DK and George Pickens. Whoever that is this year.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, I don't know, dog. You know how that shit goes. Like, if he wants to play for a certain team, like...
Yeah. All you gotta do is just go, when you go into your meetings, like, I don't want to play for you.
Be like, I'm honestly pushing, I'd like to play for Pittsburgh, so...
Yeah, but I
what
mean...
are they gonna... there will be teams that'll still draft your ass, though.
Yeah, like Eli Manning and shit, when he told the Chargers, like, I do not want to play for you.
Well, for the most part, like... that's why they do these meetings, you know what I mean? Like, if Abdul Carter goes to, Cleveland and doesn't really like it, and he goes to New York and he likes New York or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He can fucking be like, sorry, Cleveland, I really don't want to go with you guys. Like, I think you should go with somebody that wants to be here, But...
From the 23. On the quick hitter.
Jalen Warren signed a fucking 1-year deal.
Did he?
Yeah, $5.34 million.
With us?
Yep.
He said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were
up by 10, play smart.
And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Playing the Philly, they're 6-1. I'm 4-4 with this Colts team. Fucking Jalen Hurts is fucking 99 everything. And I'm away. Like, everything's in his favor. But I'm up 10 in the 4th quarter. With 5 minutes
They'll get
left.
this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going deep. Oh, no.
Juju Brents got 3 interceptions for me.
Juju Brents with a pick. Colts ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
He keeps trying to throw it deep to A.J. Brown.
Taylor now up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He gets
well,
a
bud,
dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up
I'm right here.
Well, I know this. This staff
Let's put him behind the fucking
athleticism
count.
and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
That finds Ayuk complete. And he takes it in
What
for
a
the
catch.
Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts looking to throw. This one finds Goddard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Able to get it to Barkley. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Completed left side to Smith. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. First and 10. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for another Eagles.
On 1st down, Hurts. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh,
Man, he
my.
got 4.
It's intercepted in the end zone. Juju Brents with a pick. And the Colts get it as he makes his
4
3rd
picks in
interception of this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Running right, this is Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Colts close to picking up their 5th win. 2nd and 3 now. Now a handoff to Taylor. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.
4 picks.
The Colts are a winner.
Where the fuck is morale got down when I fucking put an upgrade on? Choo-choo Brent. She should have got fucking like 5 of these motherfuckers, bro.